Yo, Crypto Nation and 3D Print family, what's going on? What up, what up, what up? What's going on, all you happy hashers? Yo, Golden Wolf, first miner on board. Yo, Jason the Tiger Osborne dropping those FAs. What's going on? What's going on? We got some cool stuff going on. You can see my 3D printers right over here. Let's dig in. Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on? What up, what up? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. As you guys are sliding on in, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, share this out on your favorite social media. Helps me grow this channel out to more of you awesome people. What's going on? How is everything going with all you awesome people? So today, as you all know, you're seeing that I've got my 3D printer out. I know some people was digging the 3D print time-lapse videos. One of the storms that I had took out my my lighting system for my 3D printer. Not a problem. Not a fucking problem. So what I'll end up doing is looking at another lighting system. I think I've got like a little LED system in my garage that I'm not using because it's just not bright enough. But it might be perfect to go in there. It was something I used to use for lighting me up in some of my earlier videos before I got these awesome soft light boxes. Will you be 3D printing the newest graphics cards? I can 3D print the fan shrouds in case you break them, or I can 3D print the hangers for you. So if you got your stuff, if you're putting it all onto a wire rack system, I can 3D print those brackets for you. For a small charge, of course. Of course. Very small. I'm not trying to make $1 million off of this fucking shit. This is more of a little hobby of mine. So if you guys need a bunch of them, basically pay for my electric for running this. It's not much. It's this thing's 250-ish watts, something like that. 250, 260 watts. Plus the filament that I'll utilize on it. And then shipping. I know. Way over the top. Such a scammer, God. So, but that's where this thing really kind of shines, is trying to 3D print replacement parts and stuff like that. So if you're doing if you're pulling apart your computer or something like that, and you're like, fuck, I just broke a piece of plastic off on this thing. Well, you can sit there and get a hold of me or Mikkel, and we can 3D print you a new part. Now, of course, if there's no file already made for it, and I've got to make it from scratch, or Mikkel's got to make it from scratch, you're gonna have to pay us for us to be able to 3D CAD print it. The 3D CAD design it. After that, of course, again, yeah. I think that between the two, me and Mikkel, Mikkel's sitting here chatting with me in the Discords. All right. Cool. Some paperwork for me to sign is in the email. So I will do that as soon as I'm done live streaming. So perfect. Just what I need is for banking stuff for the business, cool stuff, making sure everything's nice and legal. They need me to sign some document. I was supposed to do it while I was out there last, and me and Mikkel went through so much other stuff. Yeah, we totally forgot all about that. I needed to swing by the bank at some point in time. We did it. We swung by there, and then it was we went there, so it checked it off the list, but we didn't speak to who we needed to speak to, so it unchecked itself off the list. But yeah, we never went back, unfortunately. We got so tied up into fucking working and shit like that. You know, the grind is real, guys. So if you guys had missed it, I have purchased this thing originally was like $300. I was like, the fuck am I paying that for? No, I'll wait for that to come down in price before I grab it. And this has got a direct drive on there. It has a like a little gear drive system into it. Very cool little setup. Nice clean little package. Can go up to 300C. And I had to do a little reprogramming on my Ender. I already did the reprogramming because it's not very straightforward, and I didn't want to bumble around on it in front of you guys. I was just more wanting to get this thing up, let it get its first print. Now, if you guys have an Ender3 and you were doing the Sprite upgrade on here, I can help you, walk you through that. Just hit me up in Discord if you want to. Links down below, dude. I will be more than happy. Now that I know what I'm doing on it, super simple, and I can tell what it is, what I need to do on there. It's actually really straightforward. I thought it was going to be a little bit more, but it's really not. So upgraded the my control board on there. With a new little, like, it's got software in there basically on the control board for this, so it basically raises the temperature limit on there. And then I also updated the control board, which gave me a new readout for the Marlin software. So now I've got the updated Marlin software. It is software for the Sprite already enabled. Realistically, I should be good to go. I've just basically got to get this together in there and plug it in and let a print happen. So without any further ado, guys, I already have a little print set up for this just to verify. Now I will have to go through and re-level the head and everything, which to me that is one of the easiest things I could possibly do. And I've got I've got a really nice nifty way of doing this too. Yeah. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Yo. I was fighting with this damn camera here forever. This thing was pissing me off, not wanting to connect in with my computer properly. I do not know why. Don't know why. My computer sometimes likes to make its own mind up every so often. So, back this up a little bit here. So what we're going to end up doing is we need to take this whole assembly off. So with that being said, the first thing I got to do is start unplugging everything, get the wiring off of this. Because none of this is going to be getting used for this line here. Now this bed one will still be here, but this top one, bye-bye. So I got to just re-engineer this a little more. So, man, I feel so bad. I did so much work to get this drag chain to work, just to take it all apart now. It was good practice, good practice. Up and out of there. Like, I tried to make everything look nice and neat when I did this. This was the extension to get the servo motor over here. Worked pretty good. Doesn't look like I'll need it anymore. So, next thing I gotta do is take off the servo motor itself. So I've got to take off this servo motor and the back trunnion, so we can kind of zoom in here. I think that's about as tight as I can go. There we go. Let's get in tight on this. So now I'm trying to get you guys as close as I can to what I'm doing here. Now I've got my Bowden tube that's right there. Should be able to just here. Now I've got my servo motor off, or my stepper motor. Now I can start working on the whole trunnion system itself. Give me a little bit of room for what I'm about to do. So, need to get the fan off. That'll be next. Good. So, on the back side, the lower wheel is the adjuster wheel. So that is what will loosen up the whole trunnion. Oh, man, I get to take all of this stuff off. It was fun making it. So many little parts. Oh, I almost wanted to pre-prep this all, guys, and just make it a clean install with all of this out of the way. And I was like, you know what? This is the struggle bus. All right, here. So now I can get the wire released. So now the wire itself is now released out. I'm hoping I can still use that part because it'll make this part look really nice. Otherwise, I got to have it just kind of off to the side. It's not a deal breaker, really. It's not a deal breaker. But I'll need to get this part out of this sheath here. And I will also need to put this thing on its side to get to the underbelly where all this wiring goes, guys. Hearing stuff washing around reminds me that if you got drawers or anything on here, now's a great time to remove them. I like this. So I will need to cut zip tie. Do not know if I have enough more zip ties. I might have to come back in here and zip tie some of this stuff back up. That's not a problem. Let me go get my clippers. Almost tripped over there. That would have been epic. All right, so on the bottom here, there are 3 screws, and then there's one right up at the top, guys. I've been in here enough times, I remember this. Up a little organized over here. At least attempt that, right? This bottom one here is the longer one, but it's actually got a little place in there. So if you don't remember stuff, like occasionally I don't, this might be a good time to like mark out where everything is. Liking how I could just drawing that here. Hold on, I just got to get the just put this whole thing. I like this a little bit better. Now, get that out of my way. I need to get the build plate out of my way, is what it is. Oop. Give me 1 second, guys. Like, I'm moving stuff around, like, faster than I'll get out. I don't have enough cameramen. I don't have any. That's the problem. Get back the wide view on here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. See if I can zoom in really tight. So basically what I'm doing right now is right here is the control board. I don't have a really close-up cam for this. Try to turn this a little bit. So in the belly here, this is where all your wiring for the build plate and everything is at. So basically, if you need to take a photo of in here, let's see here. You stay it over there. Right now, fishing out my main wire harness. This way instead. I think the only one I really need to get fish out of here. Here. So what's really nice is everything is very well labeled in here. Let me grab my wire, my new fancy wire. Whee. In there. You guys got any questions or anything like that, certainly ask away. It's more like an ask me anything moment, really. I have to keep my fucking sensor using the proper connector, so I can't use it with the way the Sprite wants me to do it. Looks like I should be able to plug in right there, but I'm not going to. It's okay. I'm just going to have it plugged in the way that I have it. So I will have to fish that out of here too. Oh, that's how it's up a little bit. Like to pull this all one way and then fish that out, I think. I think that sounds good. So, go ahead and I'm just going to start plugging things here. Unplug stuff to a point. So I got my heater. That's fan. Organize the wires. Just a little bit here, a little goofed up. So I have E. Go ahead and unplug it. Damn it. Alright, they use a bunch of fucking hot glue on me. Can't see where the glue ends. Good.
that but it stayed on. At least it didn't break the pins. That was E. I know, struggle bus to get E on there. Holy cow. Where's me water? Water. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Kind of doing stuff, you know, doing stuff and things. So, hot and thermistor. Hot and thermistor. That'll be the next one I go after here. Let's see if I can get through this fucking hot glue. Now, one thing they did not spare on here was the hot glue. And it really got that crap everywhere. those. Roll thing. Should be right here. They're like a mother. This now? I do this? You need the rest of you. Nope. Can't get that one out of the way. Table. Right. Doesn't matter which piece goes. Heating element does not care backwards, forwards. Awesome. Missed it? Really? Oh. Man, like my hip flexors are killing me right now too. Oh my god. So, there's the, oh. Yep. So that's a little feel on that one. It's like it's a lot. It goes in a lot further into the cavity than you really would think. Positive. Here's positive peak. So, yeah, we definitely got two that are unlabeled that you don't know what the hell they're for. It's fine. And then with the fan that I'm going to undo here, just remember when you have it in this orientation, which side is black and which side is red. Clearing up a lot of the rabbits out of my wood. Get the heat in. Much easier. Not sure how far. Fan negative. These things absolutely suck. I do not like this. Being leaning over partially sideways doesn't help. Got it. Damn. Nope, did not get it. I absolutely hate these connectors. These are the worst fucking connectors ever. You get to stuff the tip of these wires into a blind valley. And then and it's like very precise on where the wire goes. Absolutely hate this, Bobby. Get this last one in first try, and that's awesome. So, that said, I got two of these that, well, I got one that's a CR Touch, but I already have my own CR Touch, and I don't have an adapter wire to go into this hot end. So I'm just going to utilize what I already have. Let's go ahead and get these wires onto the other side now. Pull out brush wire real quick here. Just gonna talk a little bit. Which way do I want to pull? All of this is spare parts. Now, I gotta feed this back up here. Touch is that's all back into its point. Really clean underneath here. All three of you to come in here, so we'll be able to roll this over onto its side real fast, and then I'll be able to clean that up. So I can actually button up in here. Real quick here is actually kind of wire me just a little bit. Here. Two. I'm doing here is I'm trying to open it up here so that the heat sinks have fresh air. Stop it, Candy. No, kitty. You're being a bad kitty. Once I get cable ties, I will clean the rest of this up real nicely. So from here, go ahead, button you up. being a pain in the butt. Damn it. Yeah, Oop. Didn't get to it. Let's keep dropping it. Perfect. Now we can do stuff. That's for, let's see, our touch. So, that is for the new head. So, let's go ahead and start assembling the new head area. So, in here comes with new screws and one extra tip. First, I got to take down this. And I need a little bit bigger. And just loosen up all the wheels here. And if you loosen up the wheels, it just allows everything to just kind of plop on there just like that. And then you can come in here and it's easiest just to retighten the top real fast. And you go ahead and I'm going to tighten the bottom one up here just a little bit. Got a little bit of wobble in it, that's fine. sit here, get in there with the pinch, and we can turn this eccentric up at the bottom, and we're just looking to get good glide. Like no wobbling. A little bit of resistance. Tighten it just a little extra, just a teeny tiny bit. Wiggle in it. Wiggle. Nice and glide. That's what we're looking for. So now I gotta take my CR Touch off here. Like a few wires down in here, make sure you're not pinching anything when you're sliding the CR Touch in. Tape. Just like that. Then there's two little guides that fit right into here. Make sure you slip that onto there and get a good little, you'll know when you get it. It'll just like kind of sink in, and then the holes will align for the carriage. You can take the provided screws, attach in right on the side. Like, be mindful that you know, that the screws have to go in pretty precisely. Don't skimp out on not putting them all in. Otherwise, you might have some vibrational issues. Here, probably want to take this. Let's plug in the cable now. Put in. Got a little, kind of click this thing right on over, and you can probably sit there and give it a little loop. Be able to tie this thing right on off, right where it sits. You're going that way. Kind of hold everything off to the side temporarily, of course. Alright, so that's pretty much the whole process. You know, minus just cleaning everything up here, and course, I'm going to go ahead and dump stuff off. So now the next thing we can do, power this bad boy up and make sure everything is at least turning on and nothing is blowing up here. Turn down. See if the sensors are working. That's a little disappointing. Well, I'll have to figure out what one of the wires that I didn't plug in maybe is it, or temperature thing didn't get plugged in all the way maybe. We'll have to see on that one. Something didn't get plugged in all the way, obviously. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to see about the parts cooling fan. Alright, so the fans are working, cool. That's a good sign. The fans are working, excellent. I'd like to change out that lower fan. That one sounds like dog shit down there. But, whatever. Giving me a temperature. Oh, I know why. It can't. It's commanding it, but I forgot to do something. Ah! Turn this off while I'm doing this. There's a wire that I failed. Took the sticker off, but I didn't plug it in. Let's try that again. That's a little anticlimactic there. We got temperature. And that thing gets up the temperature really fast. Wow. Damn. I know my trunnion not level or anything like that. That is fine by me. Everything seems to be working as intended here. As soon as it's done homing, so I hit the wrong thing, I will see if the stepper motor advances now. But everything works. Beautiful. Alright, so that pretty much is everything. Yo! Thank you everybody for being here. That was just me basically just going through, putting that on there. If you guys have an Ender3 or anything like that, you got any issues with this, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. I will clean this up. I got to clean up my disaster over here to see if I've got any zip ties anywhere that I can do a little bit extra cable management on. And yeah, I think that's just kind of where I'm at. And then I'll start, I'll get this back into its home. I'll do fire up Octoprint, yo, and see about getting the first print off with this new software in here. So everything is set up basically. I mean,
for the sprite on this Ender. Everything is updated. I'm hoping I'm good to go here. Please, I don't want to do this no more. I just want a good working fucking solid unit. As soon as I started monkeying around with the direct drive on this, with the setup that I had on there, the shroud for the parts cooler broke. And that has just been the bane of my 3D printing experience. Is just trying to get the parts cooler down, because without that parts cooler, it fucking just consistently oozes and drips and causes webbing and stringing, and I don't care what you try to do, it's not gonna fix itself. So once I get this all dialed in, guys, because I still got to level the bed out, all that good stuff, I am back at square one with this. So I've got a little bit of setup on this before I can even do my first print. Once I get my first successful print that just back to the way it was when I first got the 3D printer, and I'm getting that quality of prints back, then I can sit here and start going, oh yeah, now I can sit there and print up a whole bunch of stuff, yo. And you'll see some time lapse. I've got to get a new lighting system for my time lapse. Yep, that shit sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I digress. So thank you everybody for being here. All that good stuff. Definitely smash that Lizzy like button. It only took me about a half hour more than I really wanted to. I was hoping that this would just take me about an hour or less. Threw me for a loop that I forgot to plug in the actual heater itself into the board. My bad. But everything else is working. It looks like everything else is working smoothly now. I'm going to do a test print here in a little bit. And yeah, tomorrow I'll let you know how it goes. With that being said, guys, if you are new here, definitely check out the links down below. Join the Discord. It is free, guys. Love to have you a part of the community. If you've been here for a while and you'd like to donate to the channel, help the channel out a little bit, all donations are always appreciated, and all that good stuff. The Patreon link is down below. And then if you want to have your gear hosted at the Family Mine LLC, get into the pseudo hasher tier ASAP, guys. There's a time-sensitive offer in there that just makes it worth it. I'm just saying, it's worth it. It's helping out the channel, and then it helps you out. I'm just saying. And it almost, the offer almost makes it like it's free. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. So definitely, guys, smash that Lizzy like button, all that good stuff. Thank you, everybody, for being here, hanging out and stuff like that. But no, your 3D printer's been collecting dust for over a year now. We should help you with that. You need to get that back up and running. So, yep, thank you everybody for being here. With that being said, peace out, and of course, stay savage.